You and your husband both, what it felt like to finally be able to do that.
We've been doing it for a long time. And sometimes it's a little more painful than others, but you know. I'm talking about marriage. We've been together for 20 odd years, and he's not even looking at me right now. Me and my sister are texting. I'm talking about us getting married. So we're over 20 years we've been together. The one thing that we decided to do, particularly when we had our civil partnership in the UK, you know, for us, when we were married, in our eyes, was when we signed the papers for our first mortgage. That was a lockdown. Because both of us at that time signed it, and really at that time we're going, oh my God, how are we going to afford this? Like everybody else, we panicked, we were scared, but we knew we were on a journey for the long term to see what would happen. When civil partnership came, we decided to do it because we wanted to show young people at that time, younger than ourselves, that you can have a life sort of like, and I say sort of because civil partnership is not like getting married. It's the closest thing. It's the closest thing. So we did that. Sorry? We were civil partnered in the United Kingdom, and we had the ceremony in Wales. So we did that there in order to show people that you can, you know, because someone said to me in a TV program once, you know, he said, well, I'm a recovered gay. I was like, okay. And he explained to me that, you know, and I understand, you know, people have a belief system and all that kind of stuff, but, you know, his belief system told him to deny who he was and be somebody else, and he was happy with that, which is totally cool, but not for me. He said, you know, the reason I don't live the gay life anymore is I want a big house, I want a picket fence, I want the dogs, I want the kids, I want the nice car, and I want the wife. And I said, well, I've got the big house, I've got the picket fence, I've got the nice car, I've got the dogs, we might have children, and I've got the wife sitting over there. He's a wife on the Friday night, I'm a wife on a Saturday night. So then when we decided to come, the really difficult thing is when we would come to California, I travel an awful lot, and when we have a home in Palm Springs, and when Scott and I would go to Palm Springs, we'd arrive in California, he'd have to go in one line and I would have to go in another, and if we tried to go through in the same line, they actually said to us, he goes over there, we don't recognize that stuff here. So for me immediately, I was like, we have to do something here. We've got to push for it as much as we can here for the overthrow of Prop 8. And when other states are going for it, and you see couples doing lawsuits, it's our duty, us in this room, if you believe in it, our duty as human beings, like Captain Jack, to stand on that fence and make a decision and back them up so that states will change it. Because also, Scott, I had to send him back to the UK every 3 months. I had to send him back to the UK because if my sister got married to an American, let's just hypothetically say she was Scottish, got married to an American, which she did, she would automatically, through a process, become an American citizen. Well, my husband is not allowed to be an American citizen. And we both love, as we love the UK, we love the United States, we love what it has done for our lives, and he wants to be a part of it and celebrate that. And they weren't allowing us to, but now we can. And that's why it changed everything for us. Sorry, I'll get off the soapbox now. I'm really passionate about it because the one thing I don't like seeing are people being, and other people say, well, it's a choice. No, it's not a choice. I live this. I know a lot of you live it. I wake up every morning and I didn't decide one morning to get up and go, oh, I'm going to have coffee, eggs, bacon, and oh, I'm going to be gay. It doesn't work that way.